Dare to play.
Hola mis conejitos, ¿cómo estás, mi amor Alicia? Hello my bunnies, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we are playing Nancy Drew, the Captive Curse. Oh, that was
Hi,
close.
I'm Nancy.
Alright guys, I am mostly awake, I have eaten something, I am looking forward to this. Oh man, it feels like I haven't played this in forever, even though I know it's only been a week. I've been trying so hard to be ahead of all the uploadings and stuff like that, just getting everything done, because I need to make sure I have as much free time as possible in order to do my Special Olympic duty as a PR assistant. I am so stoked about this, and I am so nervous that I'll screw up. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get to the game. I believe we've actually been doing quite a bit of stuff. We talked to everyone. We've met Renata, we've met Lucas, Anya, and Carl. I think that's everyone. Yeah, that is everyone, because we checked it off on the list. We need to somehow get down that well for some reason. I do not know why. I do not know why Nancy put that on the list. We need to explore Carl's office, but we need to figure out how to get him out of the office first. The code of the paper with the picture of the sun. Yes, that is this sheet right here. That's gonna take a while. It's actually gonna be a while before we can do that, actually. And I think what else is on our list? Find out where the strange bird came from. Yes, we need to explore the forest, but we want to make sure that we don't get lost. I think there's a map for the forest. I just don't remember when we get one. I can just make one while we're in the forest, actually. This probably would be best. What else was on the list? Find a way to look in Renata's bag. We actually know how to get Renata distracted, and that is to give her this beautiful black forest cake. Make sure you don't eat it or accidentally click on it. That means you're about to eat it. We need to explore the foyer, which I think means this here, and ask about the costume. I think it was Lucas that pranked us in our own room, because a bucket of water fell down our head, got our clothes wet. Because our luggage is lost in transit, we can't change into anything except for the dress that was laid on the bed for us. I have a bad feeling we're not supposed to be wearing this dress though. This here is a type of xylophone. I think it's called a glockenspiel. And I actually took photos of something, if you guys don't remember, of this. Alright, so we need to do this in the order of the problems on this assignment. So we gotta do E. I actually need to draw this out. I could pull out the Nancy Drew's handy dandy clue notebook. Yeah, that's how I was gonna do it. Let's do that, and that. Actually, could just look at this here. That'll help me. So let's go back to the phone. Gosh dang it. That bat is so cute. Okay, so 1 is E, which is the third to the left. So I'm gonna mark that as 1. Here it's B flat, which is the last one on the top right. So I'm gonna mark that too. Next is G. It's the first one between the last 3 of the top. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, but I mean you can clearly see it's right between these 2 keys though. These 2 notes. So I'm gonna mark that 3. And the next one is A, and it's the same thing. It's going to be it's right next to G. You know, this kind of reminds me of Warnings of Waverly Academy. Alright, this is the second to last on the bottom. So that's going to be 5. And then there's this one here. It's the first one of the 3 that's grouped together, and that's F sharp. So I'm going to mark this as 6. And then 7 is B, which is right under the purple one. And yeah, I'm going to mark that as 7. And then C, which is the very last one, and we're going to mark that 8. Alright. Or maybe it's just not the time to open this right now. But it should be, though, considering we just found out that Lucas is the son of the security guard. The guy who's the head of security, sorry. Alright, well, that's a freaking shame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I wonder... Oh, hello. Oh! Is it possible? No. No. Alright, let's go ahead and distract Renata.
What are you wearing, Nancy? Change out of that this instant!
Oh,
What's the matter? It's just a costume for the celebration. It was left in my room.
Who left that in your room?
I don't know. It was just there with a note to put it on. I still don't see what the big deal is.
I do.
Change out of it now! No, change first. We will talk later.
Oh, now I remember what happens. Oh boy. This is gonna be a little frightening, guys. Only for those of you who are, fashionistas.
What happened? Who would do something like this?
It looks like someone just, like, shredded into it, like an animal. Whoa, what?
I better hang on to this.
What the heck was that? Cornered by the monster and unable to reach the safety of the castle, the girl jumped down the deep, dark well. The rainwater from the blowing storm was just high enough to keep her from plummeting to her death at the bottom of the well. Above ground, the monster raged, furious that she was now out of his reach. The girl listened in terror as the monster paced near the well's opening above, roaring in frustration. Wait, opening? So wait, there is a hollow spot in the well. What does it say underneath? Could this be the site of a desperate escape attempt? Probably, because that's the well that Nancy wants to get into. Afraid that the monster might follow her in, the girl desperately looked around for another way out of the pitch-black well. She struggled to stay afloat, running her hands over the walls for any sort of handhold. Finally, she came across an area that differed from the rest of the whatever that says. She examined it closer and found something that... Wow. Wait. We can't eat it? Come on. That sucks. Alright, well now we can go back to Renata and tell her someone shredded her outfit. Or someone shredded my outfit. I keep forgetting that I need to say I am Nancy.
Why are you still wearing that?
My clothes, they're gone. Someone tore them to shreds.
This is bad. Who did it?
I don't know. I don't even know why anyone would want to do it.
Someone thinks it's important that you look the part, it seems.
I wonder who.
What did you mean when you said I was part of the story now?
You'll figure it out.
I think you're just trying to scare me.
She's not
And
Nancy.
if I am, is that such a bad thing? You have good reason to be afraid.
Afraid of what?
If you don't know by now, look around. Think. It is a dangerous time to not know who you are and who other people think you might be.
Oh boy. Do you think the stories are real? I'm not asking her that. Of course she does.
How well do you know Carl?
Him? I know him as well as anyone can, I guess.
What do you mean?
The way he locks himself up in the castle. He never leaves. He's hiding from the world. Why do you think he's doing that?
Because he's
I
shy.
don't know.
Me either. What are the chances that the reason is a happy one?
Probably not great.
Right.
The rest of the questions have lengthy answers, so I'm just going to go ahead and shut
Would
her
you
up.
like some food?
No offense, woman. I actually like your accent.
Just what I wanted. Thank you.
That was not a German accent.
I need to get to that box without waking Renate up.
So this is a challenge. We actually have to balance things out without making any noise. And you can right click to rotate. This will be the hint when you click on that question mark. There we go. Okay. The good news, you can outrun Renate. The bad news, it'll just look really embarrassing. Alright, let's try that again. And this time, don't let the marker fall. Jeez. That's usually my biggest mistake. Making... Oh, please, no. Gosh dang it. I'm so nervous. In Germany, it is considered a compliment to snoop through someone's bag. A correction, earlier today, this publication ran an article that made some incorrect statements about... Okay. Alright. I mean, I know what to do. I just am so nervous of, like, putting things down gently. That worked. I need to pick this up first. Oh, jeez. Does that work? Okay, that settles the pencil. Thank you. Okay, I guess... Jeez. Why am I clearing my throat? Oh, right, because I had orange juice. There we go. That's not good. Let's try this. There we go. There we go. Frick! Bad news, you've been caught by Renate. Worse news, now people all across Europe will hear the tale of the snooping detective. Spoiler alert, you're the villain of the story. I was so close. Alright. What are the chances of me just skipping that middle one? And not putting it in the video? Alright. Here we go. Yeah, see? There we go. There we go. What if I did this? No, wrong way. I need to have it straight. There we go. There we go. Have you here. Have you. What is going on? I suppose I could put this here. Yeah! I could have just grabbed that, couldn't I? Alright, before we grab that, let's get this. The owl. And other Grimm's tales. Sweet! I actually have a book that has their entire collection. I need to check that book out again, because there are some movies that are coming out, and I think they might be Grimm's based. Awoke, scared and alone. A weak light shone through the grate in the ceiling far above, barely illuminating her cell. The nearly unadorned walls held no doors and no apparent way out. Panic began to overcome the girl as she realized she was trapped. Her heart raced as she cried for help. Heavy footsteps filled the room above, and the girl began to hope for rescue. Really? Heavy footsteps? You don't think it's the monster? She called out again. The steps came closer, and then the grate pulled back. A shadowy figure appeared in the opening above. A blood-curdling scream left her lips as the light from above revealed the features of the monster who had caught her.
I'd better hang on to this.
Right? Because each one that we've found so far has a letter in the corner. Wait, that was 17. This was 25. Okay. So this story has no significance, but it kinda shows that you gotta respect the stories and the oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different story, aren't I? When, however, he saw the strange grim creature with his own eyes, he was no less terrified than the servant had been. Ordered them to give some armor, had a sword and spear brought. Strike home, to woo! They're judgmental, dude. The monster has poisoned and mortally wounded the very strongest man among us. To pay for this barn and with soap. Jeez! So they set fire to the barn at all four corners, and with it the owl was miserably burnt. Let anyone who will not believe it go thither and inquire for himself. That is so mean! They freaking judged. The big owl did nothing, and yet they judged and assumed he was a monster. That is so mean.
I need to figure out the color code to open this.
Ooh, I know this game. This was used in Secret of the Old Clock. Booyah. I love this kind of game. This is actually a really well-known game outside of video games, actually. I think it was called Mastermind. I actually used to have this in my family's board game collection. Well, not board game, just an individual game. I forgot who made it though. Right, I need to pick a color. Alright, so we have a color. Dun, bum, boom, boom, boom. Oh, but I forgot. I think with this one, we actually have to do it in the allotted. Okay, never mind. So we know it's this one. I'm gonna pick these two. Okay, so we have three colors confirmed. Okay, so it's one of these two. Alright, I'm gonna pick this one here. I'm gonna pick this here. Red. Here? Oh, hang on, guys. So, it's not this color. That means it's this one. Okay, let's do... And none of these were in correct positions. Okay, which means this is here. No, here. Because these were both in incorrect spots. Okay. And... Oh, but... Okay. No, it was this one. Ooh, one of them was in the correct spot. I'm gonna assume it's the red. No. No, cause... Alright, so one of these two was in the correct spot. I'm gonna choose this one here. I'm gonna pick green. And this one will be here. This one will be here. Dang it. Alright. Let's move this here. This here. And this here? No. Alright. Maybe it was the pink that didn't change. Or that was correct. That means... Or maybe... I still haven't tried the green in this spot. Because we know these two are not correct for the green. I'm gonna say this is red. And I'm gonna say this is pink. Booyah!
That's the same kind of burr that I found in the storefront.